Tiko rode rathi no githidi akure no nyende go test na distance. Lugi test na distance dumaine. Tidia wega. Right. We are live again to finish up what we started yesterday. We were editing these photos. We just did the 4. Couldn't do more because of time, and because we stopped at around 11 this morning. Is it 11? 5 a.m. this morning. I needed to sleep so that I can serve other clients today, which I've already conducted 2 shoots since I woke up. Now we can continue before another shoot comes up or another call interrupts us. So we said today we are going to begin with the video of the behind scene of the making of these photos. Let's hunt it down. And so it begins. So 1, they came late. If you can remember, I kept saying someone is coming. She was to come at around 1. She didn't. 6. She didn't. 7. She didn't. She came at 8. Found me busy. I was streaming. There is a live stream you can see playing at the laptop here. That is me working in the other room. So I came, saw her, told them to wait. For 40 minutes, I finished something I am doing because I could not interrupt myself to serve them now that they did not keep time. They had to wait. So they waited. This is a video of them waiting. She was already prepared with what she wanted. She had already sent me Oh my goodness. She had already sent me inspirations for what she wanted. She wanted a photo shoot that looks like this. So that was it. And let's look for what else she needed. She needed a photo like this and another one. So she needed her main inspiration, or rather the photo she wanted to shoot similar to, was this one, which you already edited. I'll minimize this for a minute. Which you already got. It's this one. That's why she came with a pullover that is similar to it. And then so we shot that, and this and others I'll show you. So this is what she wanted, and in that theme she needed one like this, which we produced, and it's here. And then lastly, one with the glass, which we are yet to edit today, and then one with the candle, which we shot, but she didn't pick it. She dropped it later because of financial reasons. Now let's continue with the video. Now they waited for a while. This video is long, it's 1 hour plus. Then when I was done, I showed up. She had already changed. This video is already edited. So I got the laptop so that I can display the sample photos that I need to edit. Also, I began to set up lights. I asked her to send all the samples she had, all that she needed me to shoot, and she did that. Then I began to set up lights. This is the backlight, supposed to shine light on the hair, so on. So I'm trying to fast forward it so that you can finish it quickly. You see, it's just a pullover, nothing much to it, an oversized thing. But then with the correct posing, then you can get decent results. So I began to set up lights, got the gels that I needed. That's why you see that photo has a lot of yellowing on it. Let me show you that photo. This one has a lot of yellowing on it. We got this color. It's already edited. You saw what we did yesterday. But how we got that is because it was easy to... I did some yellow gel within that SK300 Mark II light with a 35 to 160 strip box. So I set up lights. She showed me all the samples she needed, reorganized my space. Then the shoot begins. So we began with pausing, taking samples, seeing what light is doing. You see, even other people visited. Some people see photos like this and think, you must enjoy to see girls naked. I'm not, you see, you can only see her alone in the frame, but they come even with company and all. You're not even with them just private. But some of our wives are thinking, oh, you're always there with naked girls. Sometimes our girlfriends leave us for it. But you can see, we are never alone. But again, it doesn't matter. Let whoever wants to go, go. And money exchanged hands, you can see. So I came back, set up lights. And we began to shoot. The first thing is positioning everything right. So I took the first shot somewhere here. And didn't like the results because I thought, so she posed like this, the photo looks good, but then I need either to change my angle or turn her so that I can see the off shoulder. So I turned her, set up a light on her background so that it can light her head. So we'll begin with the photos we got out of that shoot. So this was the very first photo that I shot. Then I shot this one. I realized that it was dark. I put on the red gel, shot this one. I realized that the hair was not well separated. Some will like these ones and settle for them. I went and set up this light here. It's an Simpex 300D. Shot it, and now it lit the back. You see, this one is one light, two lights, three lights. And so we continue to shoot a lot in that order. Maybe you still cannot see the third light, but this light here, the one without that light is this dark. So you put on red, this is what you get. Then when you put on the other light, that's what you get. So we shot all these others. You can see what that light is doing. So the photos I'm showing you are all this. Trying to split screen here so that when I touch one thing I don't lose another. And every time I take a photo, you can see me reviewing it here to see whether I like the results I have. Then I keep repositioning my lights, keep repositioning my subject. So that photo you're looking at here is that one. And so we shot many other photos like that. She raised her foot and we shot that. She has beautiful smile, beautiful body. She's sexy as F. She stood, we shot a few while she's standing. This is what we shot while she's seated. Then she stood, we shot a few while she's standing. Here are the results. So when we were done shooting those that she's standing, she sat down, put the pullover in between, and this is how we got this photo. This is the photo we edited yesterday. And here is the edit, but then this is the raw. So we shoot more. With different angles, different poses. That pose she's doing is this one, then this one. Trying to make it quick so that you don't take forever in this explainer video. So we went for the candle. She did put on the candle with a lighter, and so these are the results we got. And you can see the results you are getting from that candle thing. Alright, if you like any of these photos, we did not edit them or she did not pick them. I'm showing you so that if you want to recreate them at your studio, you still can. So we were done with that, so she changed. The jacket was too big, so I sewed it from behind so that it's tighter and looks better from the front. Then we went for the sitting pose. That Coca-Cola is intended for that wine glass shot, which we are going to get. So I'm setting up my camera, talking her through what I want her to do, then sit her down, show her how to pose. Then I sit on the other side, focus, and shoot. That is how we got these photos. The first one is lacking a rim light, so we put on the rim light on. That one is the strip box, and we began to shoot them out. I realized that they were a little dark, so I brightened them. This is, I think this is 6.3. It was 8 f8, then I made it 6.3 and shot a set of those. And you see, now that's the light. So when we put it on, it was not facing the right direction, that's why we got this, and you can see it shining here. But then we changed its direction, and then we began to get results like this in this pose. With this pose, the wider the legs at the knee, The wider she opens, the better the ass shape and all that. So we shot a lot. She picked this one and we edited it with you yesterday. So you are done with that pose. So you went, got the wine glass. I'm using this girl to hold the wine, so I'm pushing back the clothes she's wearing so that her hand can be used to hold the and pour in the Coca-Cola. We would have preferred the wine glass. I do have wine bottles, very many of them. I've stored them at my studio for this purpose only. I don't know why that thought never came to my mind. Let me show you that. You see, around, right inside this tire, this one, they are like wine glasses for Jameson, Best, Smirnoff, all that. So we could have poured in the Coca-Cola into one of those bottles and used it for that, but I forgot to, so sadly my slow brain did not serve me well this time. So she poured the Coca-Cola, the Coke, and so we began to get shots like this. A lot of it got spilled on the floor. You see? And we had to clean it. You can see it in the video. I shot 1001 versions of that. Then she went, got the phone, displayed this 25, this one, but we couldn't see it in the photos. Reason, because of this reflection. So I had to switch off the 120 centimeter octa that houses an SK400 Mark II, so that we can use lights from the sides so that we don't get this reflection. And so we began to get photos that show it. The backlight went off. So she put it on again and we continued to shoot. We did many other poses. I loved this one, but still she didn't pick it. Then this is where I called her and she saved my number as 25, so that the idea is year 25 is calling this one. So I would call her, leave my phone down and start to shoot. These photos are shot here. So when we were done with that, I changed the background. You can see me dropping it down. So I swapped the background for black. So we shot all this. These were the 25 ones. Then I changed the background. We shot it again on black. Like that. Then I began to call her. I would call her and shoot, call her and shoot, call her and shoot. Right. And that's how we got these photos you see, which you already edited one yesterday. This one. Then we shot a few others without the phone, and I'll show you the results of that. These are the results. And just like that, within 1 hour and a half, we were done shooting. From that one shoot, we did about 700 shots. Then she picked 4. Then she went to change. So I stopped the video there before it calls for parental guidance. So we'll do the other photos that remained, 2, then call it done. So let's import them. Had imported them, but I can't find them, so let's import them again. Let's import them again. Yeah, even in this series, she picked one. The one with her leg raised. But she picked a close-up. We shot this. Sometimes you see a photo very dark and you might imagine it was shot with no light or very less light. You cannot believe that this photo was shot with 3 lights. At around f10, I think. So in this series, I thought she would take this one, but she picked this close one. And that's the one we are going to edit. This is F what? F7.1. It's not even F10 and it's dark already. I'm opening up the shadow slightly. I'll leave everything the way it is. Then the one with wine, which is Coke. Coca-Cola. We had already made adjustments for it yesterday. The skin looks good for me, so I'll open it the way it is. So we finish up these ones and we call it a day. And we say that we've won. Number one, she wouldn't want anybody to think that what she had in her hand wasn't wine. So we'll first go look for a good replacement for this bottle. And then we come back. So let's look for wine bottle. This should be good enough. Oh, it's not free. Trying to see what else is available. All the rest are paid for, so we download this one, the one that doesn't have a price to it. Can't even download before I share a link. These ones will not even allow me to have that wine bottle, no matter how hard I try. Let's try again. Matefela. It has so many bugs. Sometimes it asks you to prove that you're not a robot. You prove 46 times. They ask you to select photos that have crossroads or something in it. Hello? Hello?
Nimekutumia picha.
Sawa. Alete. So we must fit this in this space. Some of you wonder how then will I get this opening of the bottle. Those are small things. This is Edit Like a Pro with Stanley Mitch. Stuff like that is very easy for us to achieve. Warp so that we can push this back out like that. We're just trying to fit the perspectives correctly. Tick. Then we push it in so that the bottle is short. Good enough. We leave it as that. Then we'll go get this bottle here. Make a copy, Control J, take it up. Then try to fit it. Correctly on this bottle. We'll have like created our own Matefela bottle. Yes. Nobody will zoom all that way. And even if they do, now we can darken this image. Let's make a copy first, then make it dark. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, we'll rise. Just flip that switch. Then we fade this part correctly. Correct. All that is done. Now let's go get the finger. Here we need pen tool because of the preciseness that we need to have. You'll also make a copy of that hand from this layer, raise it to the top, put on everything else. That way now the finger is right above the. Now we need to put a brush, make sure that the hardness is at 100, so we can make these parts fit correctly to make the grip look real. From the timeline to the final stitch. Like that. We need a shadow, so we'll make that selection, add a solid color black with some reds in it, I think. Then take it below, then blur it up. The feathering will make it show up in places. Then move it to the left, like that. That way it's correct. Then put a mask to it, paint with black, take it out from the unwanted areas. And just like that, we now have. Right, there's an issue somewhere. We'll need to take all these stitches. I realize that the new bottle is not aligning with the drink pouring down here, so we'll cut this part, duplicate it, then use navigators and push it back. Hello. Hello. Nzuri. There is a what? I'm selling a number of cameras. Which one? Niko Zima. Rubis. Ukiingia tu hivi Githurai 44. Past Canopy. Yes, correct. Do I have a what? Sikusikisikia. I have a physical studio inaitwa Mastech Studio. Hello? Mimi sikusikii. Unakatika katika. Now it's good. Sorry, I forgot to mute while I picked the call. Let me put OBS in a place where I can see it, so that I can mute the things I need to mute when I need to mute them. It's good enough. Now we've gone from Coca-Cola to wine. You can see, right? Sometimes when I'm editing, I'm starting with the most original concept. What did we want? Did we achieve it? No. How can we achieve it? So I do that, then I edit the rest of the image. I'll make a copy because I need liquify. 2 copies. Go to liquify and push that jacket in. Because I don't like the way it looks here. And do not worry about the hand or anything. That's why we made many copies. I'm just trying to create what I think is a correct look. The liquify is done. So for the hand, we just need to throw away this one and the other one will show up. So let me show you how. Just a minute. I need to calculate something here. Three. Plus 2, 5 plus 1, 6. The rest doesn't matter. So one, we'll put a negative mask on that image like that. Then we'll come back in, use that selection with clone tool, new layer, solid color, sample a place right around there. I'll begin by making a clean line with a hard brush around the shape I want the jacket to have at the hand. Current and below. Once you have isolated that as an island like that, then the rest you can just paint it in easily. A hard brush here will go a long way in making you a very believable Sometimes I have to answer a client, so if I delay because I'm answering a text, just understand we're also running the business here. Right, now you realize at this point we have liquefied the waste area successfully, regardless of that which we shot, right? Perfect. Now let's merge this. From here we have done the jacket and the wine. Now we can continue. Now we have the general look of what we want, or rather what I imagined we should have shot. Now we do whatever else we do to other photos, because now we have the right base. We just first wanted to know that we can achieve that which was in our minds, and by our I mean mine and the client. You are witnessing what we had in mind, and what I couldn't achieve during the shoot, I'm achieving it now during the edit. We thank God for Photoshop. Just need the selection of the outside color, majorly this white, which is contaminated a lot by the gels. The yellow gel has contaminated it. The red gel, which shows up as pink in my photos, I might need to drop some orange in it so that it becomes much red. I said yellow and what? And red is what makes what? Orange. So we'll try. I'll try merge that, see the results I get. Maybe add one yellow color correction gel and see. I realize this world is filled with bandits. I'm using natural light, nothing else but natural light. I don't understand why each time I start well, then it ends up badly. Probably I clicked something by mistake. So I'll do it again for the last time, for the sake of my peace. Might have clicked the drink, so it included. Right. Then we'll fill that with a solid layer, a color we can see, like green. Then we do select subject. We invert the selection, then with white we paint out all these other parts. We are just including these parts in the background, rather together with the background, so that it's separated well with the subject, from the subject. You don't separate with, you separate from. Then inverse. We take away from the parts that were included, like that label was recognized as white because it has very strong highlights. No, let's inverse it again. Paint the outside. We're also going to press Alt so that we can see any bits we might have missed. So Alt and click the mask. That way we'll see all these other bits that we wouldn't normally see. But in the mask it's very easy to see what is contaminated with black. Then somewhere around the ear here, it might have sensed the ornament as, so let's inverse it. The earring is sensed as a white because it has highlights. So you need to take that selection away from the earrings. And also the other side of the earring. So we deselect and exclude that part. I'm blind to you, haters. Like that. Take away from this part, sorry, with black. Don't know whether I undid. Yes, it's okay. Now the selection is well done. Let's inverse it, load it, deselect it, or rather deactivate it, and then run the Brian Umos background cleanup. You realize I did not do much to the glass even when it was selected because some of it is transparent. It should show. Now I've seen a problem around the nail area here. These nails are supposed to be part of the subject. I realize this world is filled with bandits. Right, we load the selection, activate the layer that has the subject, then run the Brian Umos background cleanup, then expansion of 1. Inverse it. Let's use neutrals so we can whiten the background, like take away the contamination. Nice. Then we need to go look for a beautiful background to beautify the image. I have one in mind. Don't know whether it will work. I've used it in another one of my edits, so let me look for it. First one is this one. And all we need to get it right is to copy the mask down and then inverse it. Now that brings the wall very close. So let's look for one that pushes the wall very far. I'm blind to you, haters. Let's see if it looks great, then we'll ask Copilot to make us a high quality version of it. It's too busy. Let's look for a less busy one. Now that one is very pretty. But let's look for other alternatives before we settle for it. We might just find another one that is more outstanding. Do not be afraid of doing what I am doing. I do this a lot. We photographers don't always have the whole thing figured out. So if you don't understand, even pros like us don't have everything figured out. Sometimes we know what we will do when we do it through trial and error. It's like a very pretty one. It resembles everything, especially these reeds. It's nice, but it's busy where the drink is pouring. We don't want anything to outshine the action. Okay, I don't find anything nice. So the option will be here to write 25, 25, make it really big, then make it look like a snoot effect in the background. Let's look for a thick font. We snap it out so that we find a place to scroll fonts from, and so that we can see in real time. If you don't have the amount of fonts I have, then always request for mine. I have what Kikuyus call Girina Kagana, to mean that there are many. Like that. I'm not going to use the number though. If I'm going to use it, I'm going to blur it up a lot. Now I'm distorting it for it to fit. Most girls will have a problem with this edit. Those ones who don't show how old they are, but this one's already showed it in that other photo we edited where the phone is facing her face. So I'm sure she'll not have a problem with this. Now what I needed to do was just to load this as a selection, switch it off, put curves in there, then raise the lighting. That way I can feather it so that it's a writing that is on the wall but is not very pronounced. And I can color it by just putting in a color that makes it easy to see. Then we'll reduce its lighting like that, then copy that mask up and inverse it. That way the number shouts. I don't need it very strong. Which month is this? November. This is 10th October. Let's go download a calendar for the month of October. October 2025 calendar. Try to look for a pretty version. This one is very pretty. I'll switch off both layers. Try the calendar. Let's open this Pinterest version. Open it with Photoshop. I'm having trouble downloading it, so I'll take a screenshot. There are very many ways of making things happen. Ah, finally. Her birthday is today. Today is October 23rd. So we'll find a way to make 23rd look ticked. I'm trying to avoid anything that will make us not see this drink, so I'll put on a light behind it in radio blur. The colors here should be white, somewhere there. Then reduce its intensity. Nakosovea quality ewe motongoi. Nakosovea quality ewe motongoi ti. Yeah, a little of that will see to it that we get it. 23rd is right behind her. So we have like no way of... So this one can only say she's an October baby. Let's try another calendar. But now I get the idea that I want to use. Gali kisangali. Karibu kwa motongoi. Sindo sia motongoi si. So I want this writing. So I'll cut it with something. Put a mask to it. Feather it up slightly, like that. Then I'll go get the month I just downloaded. Blend it, reduce its intensity. Again, from this one I don't need the writings because I already love the lightings, so hold down Alt, add a mask to it. Actually I should have done the other way around, just masked the inside like that. Should delete this mask and put on another one. Let's push this October. Good enough. Then we'll create a circle that will surround the 23, or a tick. Let's go get a tick. I think I have ticks, but I'm not sure whether I can find one now. So just here I'll type tick. This is good if we do that, and then double click it, add a red stroke, and that red stroke should be inside. Make it large so that everything else is red, then reduce its opacity like that, so it will have ticked 23rd. I think I need the tick alone, so I'm going to actually I'll just use the box alone, take away the tick. And if I inverse this, I'll have the tick. If I inverse this, I'll have the box. "23rd". Now I'm done with the environment. Now I should be editing the girl, the skin, colors, and all that. I'm zooming in and out a lot, right? Now we do the click away. Sometimes why some edits take long is because we are not sure about what we want to do with the photo. So we do a thing, we change our minds, we do another, we change our minds, we do another, we don't like the colors, we adjust them, we don't like the brightness, we adjust it, we don't like the focus. We see an error, we correct it. It's not good to take forever in a photo because there are so many other photos of both that client and other clients that is waiting in the line. Is it in the line or on the line? Where do people do photos wait? In the line or on the line? Let's say in line. And the more you dwell on one photo, the more you will never finish the others. Yet, no matter how great it is, the client who selected 10, if you sent her 3 and without the rest, they'll always ask how about the 7. But sometimes the time spent on an image is really worth the bother. Let's try some color lookups in the... That's pretty. That one is the best. What is that color lookup called? Panasonic Cine. It's beautiful. It takes away all the contamination and the beauty, and the skin looks very brilliant. I love it. Now we'll smoothen the skin. No, let's leave it the way it is. Let's export that image. I had forgotten the branding, and that is a very important thing in my works. So let's get it branded first. Control T, then at the angle here, we make it a -90. That way we can push it to a corner like here. Then now, looks like there are too many writings up there. Can now export it. I'm seeing a problem. Just a minute. Hello. Poa. Hapa Millennium. Next Millennium Hospital. Hapa Davcare. Davcare ndio utaona rahisi, iko na branding kubwa. Sasa ukiingia kwa gate ya kwenda Davcare, uliza hapo kwa gate studio iko wapi.
Niingia kwa hiyo bedroom yako.
I have clients. I'll have to pause this live for a while, switch off the microphone and the camera. Then we'll finish this much later because of privacy reasons. But I'll keep the live go ongoing so that we can finish this once.
magic flow. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise, just flip that switch. Transition smooth, effects on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame we join. jokes on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame we join. Your story's alive, it's a perfect pitch. All thanks to the guide of Stanley Mitch. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch. effects on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame they join. Your story's alive, it's a perfect pitch, all thanks to the guide of Stanley Mitch. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll effects on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame we join. Your story's alive, it's a perfect pitch. All thanks to the guide of Stanley Mitch. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch. effects on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame we join. Your story's alive, it's a perfect pitch. All thanks to the guide of Stanley Mitch. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise. Just flip that switch. Lights, camera, edit, the future's rich. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Do you want me to make the short and punchy like a YouTube jingle? Or a full promotional anthem that could run for a few minutes? Cut, trim, color, make the vision glow. Stanley Mitch will teach you how to steal the show. From beginners to the masters, watch your skills grow. Hit that play button, let the magic flow. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise. Just flip that switch. Transition smooth, effects on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame we join. Your story's alive, it's a perfect pitch. All thanks to the guide of Stanley Mitch. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise. Just flip that switch. Lights, camera, edit, the future's rich. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Do you want me to make this short and punchy like you? Or a full promotional anthem that could run for a few minutes? Cut, trim, color, make the vision glow. Stanley Mitch will teach you how to steal the show. From beginners to the masters, watch your skills grow. Hit that play button, let the magic flow. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise. Just flip that switch. Transition smooth, effects on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame we join. Your story's alive, it's a perfect pitch. All thanks to the guide of Stanley Mitch. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, vision glow. Stanley Mitch will teach you how to steal the show. From beginners to the masters, watch your skills grow. Hit that play button, let the magic flow. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise, just flip that switch. Transition smooth, effects on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame we join. Your story's alive, it's a perfect pitch. All thanks to the guide of Stanley Mitch. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise, just flip that switch. Lights, camera, edit, the future's rich. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Do you want me to make the short and punchy like a YouTube jingle? Or a full promotional anthem that could run for a few minutes? Cut, trim, color, make the vision glow. Stanley Mitch will teach you how to steal the show. From beginners to the masters, watch your skills grow. Hit that play button, let the magic flow. Just flip that switch. Transition smooth, effects on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame we join. Your story's alive, it's a perfect pitch. All thanks to the guide of Stanley Mitch. Like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Do you want me to make this short and punchy like you? Or a full promotional anthem that could run for a few minutes? Cut, trim, color, make the vision glow. Stanley Mitch will teach you how to steal the show. From beginners to the masters, watch your skills grow. Hit that play button, let the magic flow. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise, just flip that switch. Transition smooth, effects on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame we join. Your story's alive, it's a perfect pitch. All thanks to the guide of Stanley Mitch. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise. Just flip that switch. Lights, camera, edit, the future's rich. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Do you want me to make this short and punchy like a YouTube jingle? Or a full promotional anthem that could run for a few minutes? Cut, trim, color, make the vision glow. Stanley Mitch will teach you how to steal the show. From beginners to the masters, watch your skills grow. Hit that play button, let the magic flow. Just flip that switch. Transition smooth, effects on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame we join. Your story's alive, it's a perfect pitch. All thanks to the guide of Stanley Mitch. Like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Do you want me to make this short and punchy like you? Or a full promotional anthem that could run for a few minutes? Cut, trim, color, make the vision glow. Stanley Mitch will teach you how to steal the show. From beginners to the masters, watch your skills grow. Hit that play button, let the magic flow. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise. Just flip that switch. Transition smooth, effects on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame we join. Your story's alive, it's a perfect pitch. All thanks to the guide of Stanley Mitch. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise. Just flip that switch. Lights, camera, edit, the future's rich. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Do you want me to make the short and punchy like a YouTube jingle? Or a full promotional anthem that could run for a few let the magic flow. Oh, edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise. Just flip that switch. Transition smooth, effects on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame we join. Your story's alive, it's a perfect pitch. All thanks to the guide of Stanley Mitch. Oh, edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise. Just flip that switch. Lights, camera, edit, the future's rich. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Do you want me to make this short and punchy like you, or a full promotional anthem that could run for a few minutes? Cut, trim, color, make the vision glow. Stanley Mitch will teach you how to steal the show. From beginners to the masters, watch your skills grow. Hit that play button, let the magic flow. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise. Just flip that switch. Transition smooth, effects on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame we join. Your story's alive, it's a perfect pitch. All thanks to the guide of Stanley Mitch. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise. Just flip that switch. Lights, camera, edit, the future's rich. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Do you want me to make this short and punchy like a YouTube jingle, or a full promotional anthem that could run for a few minutes? Cut, trim, color, make the vision glow. Stanley Mitch will teach you how to steal the show. From beginners to the masters, watch your skills grow. Hit that play button, let the magic flow. Oh, edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise. Just flip that switch. Transition smooth, effects on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame we join. Your story's alive, it's a perfect pitch. All thanks to the guide of Stan. masters, watch your skills grow. Hit that play button, let the magic flow. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise, just flip that switch. Transition smooth, effects on point. Every clip lined up, frame by frame we join. Your story's alive, it's a perfect pitch. All thanks to the guide of Stanley Mitch. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Turn every frame into pure cinematic bliss. From the timeline to the final stitch, you'll shine, you'll rise, just flip that switch. Lights, camera, edit, the future's rich. Edit like a pro with Stanley Mitch. Do you want me to make the short and punchy like a YouTube jingle? Or a full promotional anthem that could run for a few minutes? Cut, trim, color, make the vision glow. Stanley Mitch will teach you how to steal the show.
Can you hear me? Well, I'm back. Had taken a break to perform a photo shoot. At our studio, we do allow walk-ins, and if someone walks in with the resources and a project for us to do, we always take it gladly. I can't tell a client that came that I am busy online teaching something. No, it's those clients that sustain this business. They're the ones that have brought me this far for me to be able to teach you. I've even learned how to edit to perfection with their works. They give me chances. They grow my skill. They even will to pay money. It's raining kidogo, I need to deal with something. Any business you see is sustained by clients. Just like YouTube accounts are sustained by subscribers and view time, watch hours. There's a light I had put on in another photo, so let's go get it so that we can light this part. It will balance out. It looks so dark, so I want it to balance out and also to show the texture that we just added. We are done with this full edit now. There's nothing left for us to do. Now I need to show you the befores and afters. then align all of them in a line, in a queue, and then we call it done deal. Why does it look this pale again? Okay. So we'll begin with this one. This is the before. This is the after. This is the before. This is the after. You can see the waistline. You can see the bottle, all that, the calendar, all that kind of good stuff. With this one, this is the before. This is the after. With this one, this is the before. This is the after. This one, this is the before. This is the after. This is the after. This one, this is the before. This is the after. And lastly, this one, $41.81. This is the before and this is the after. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for your subscriptions. If you have not hit a like yet, hit a like for me. It helps my channel grow. If you'd like to learn from us, reach out. We are going to tell you on how you can learn from us. We teach both online classes, pre-recorded classes, and physical classes. With that, thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. See you in with another edit. We have another edit in like less than an hour. So until then,